Hello and welcome to this video. We ended the last video after we created our traditional Hello World application, compiled it and ran it successfully. Now what wasn't cool about that was the fact that we had to create the main.rs file by hand, and what it also means is if we're creating a project or building a project that was going to involve writing Rust code in multiple files, then management of the project structure was going to be our job. Now, to take away this job from us, the Rust tool chains include another tool called Cargo. And Cargo is the package management tool or the dependency management tool that ships with Rust. And so what we do with Cargo is to create what is known as crates. Okay, and I'm going to show you how the Rust project manages crate. So any code that you write and you want to make available so that people can reuse in their own project, you can package it as a crate, and there is this registry, central registry, where all such packages are made available. And so you can also include these crates in your own project and be able to call code that has been written by other people. In a similar way, you can also publish your own code onto this registry so that other people can use in their own project. Now that is what the Cargo tool helps us to do. So we are going to use Cargo to create our new project and get rid of the one that we created by hand. So I'm going to close this, and over here I'm going to delete main, and I'm going to delete main.rs. Okay, so you can see that we don't have anything in our folder now. And the way to create a new project using Cargo is to say Cargo new, and then you specify the project name. I'm going to call it demo app, and you say minus bin. So basically there are multiple types of projects that you can create with Cargo. And for projects that are meant to be run, like basically it has a main method, and so it has an entry point, then you are going to create a binary project. There are times you can also create a library project where the output could be a dynamic link library that you are going to invoke from other programming languages, or some shared object libraries that you are cross-compiling for Android and iOS. And these are all things that we'll cover in this course. So Cargo new demo app -- bin, you hit enter, and now let's see what we have in here. So we have a folder called demo app, and I'm going to go into that folder and open it with Visual Studio Code. Okay, so now Visual Studio Code has opened, and you can see that now there is structure to our project. So now we have some src folder. Inside it we have our .git ignore, so that things that we want to ignore and not push to GitHub. And we also have the cargo.toml, and I mean, you can also install a toml. You can also install a toml extension if you want. Okay, so inside your cargo.toml, you can see some package information. So this is basically the name of our package is demo app, the version, the authors. So I mean, this is how people can identify who is creating it, the edition, and the dependencies. So the dependencies is the section where we can come to crate.io, find any package that we want to use in our program. For example, if you want to use rand core, then I can also list it under dependencies, and then Cargo is going to make sure that it pulls out that code and includes it in the compilation process. That is not the focus for this video, so we're going to not talk so much about cargo.toml yet, but we'll get in there as time goes on. And as you can see, the main.rs already includes the code that we wrote in the previous video. It was the traditional hello world, and so you can either delete it and write it by hand, or because it is exactly what we are going to write, there is no need deleting it now. And so with the use of Cargo, a few things are going to change. To build our application, what we're going to do is we say Cargo build. Okay, and you want to make sure you are in the folder where the cargo.toml file is. And so the Cargo tool is going to invoke the Rust compiler, which is the Rust C compiler that we invoked, underneath or behind the scenes, and it's going to compile our project. And once the project has been compiled, it is going to create a target folder, and inside the target folder there is a debug, and inside the debug we are going to find our demo app. We can also build in release mode so that it will build it for release. These are all things that we cover, so don't rush it, and you get to learn everything that is important. Okay, apart from building, we could also have just done cargo run, which will compile and then run the program for us. So I'm going to do cargo run, and so you see that it compiles it, it gives you information, it's saying it's compiling in dev mode, and so it is not optimized with debug information, and it did that in 0.03 seconds, and it tells you what application it is running. So basically the output is hello world. Okay, what if we just change this to hello cargo, just to say high five to cargo, which is doing a very good job for us. So over here I can just do cargo run, and cargo is going to compile the application because it has seen that there has been a change in our source code. It compiles it again and it runs it again. So in subsequent videos and in all the exercises that we'll be doing, we are going to stick to using cargo for the project management, managing the structure, dependency, resolution, and all of that. And one more thing, I'm not going to share the source code with you, just so I can encourage you to practice. So don't just watch these videos, but practice, and then things are going to stick in your brain. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.